The Mojave Desert is a land of extremes, a vast and hauntingly beautiful region that stretches across southeastern California, southern Nevada, northwestern Arizona, and a small portion of Utah. At first glance, it may seem like a lifeless expanse of sand and rock. But beneath its harsh exterior lies one of the most fascinating and complex ecosystems in North America. This is a place where survival is an art, where every plant and animal has adapted in extraordinary ways to endure intense heat, scarce water, and relentless sun. Unlike the stereotypical image of endless dunes, much of the Mojave Desert is defined by rugged mountains, dry lake beds, and sprawling valleys. The desert sits in a rain shadow created by the Sierra Nevada mountains, which block moist air from the Pacific Ocean, leaving the Mojave dry and unforgiving. Yet this isolation has also shaped a unique environment, where geological forces and climate have combined to create landscapes that feel almost otherworldly. One of the most iconic features of the Mojave Desert is the Joshua tree, a strange and striking plant that has become a symbol of the region. With its twisted branches and spiky leaves, the Joshua tree thrives in conditions that would kill most vegetation. It relies on a very specific ecosystem, including a single species of moth for pollination, highlighting how delicate and interconnected life in the desert truly is. Temperatures in the Mojave Desert can soar to extreme highs during the day, often exceeding 45 degrees Celsius, while at night, they can drop dramatically. This fluctuation creates a challenging environment for both wildlife and humans. Animals have developed remarkable survival strategies, such as being nocturnal to avoid the heat or burrowing underground to escape the harsh daytime conditions. Water is the most precious resource in the Mojave, and its scarcity defines everything that lives there. Rainfall is rare and unpredictable, sometimes arriving in brief, intense storms that transform the desert floor into a temporary sea of life. During these moments, dormant seeds awaken, and the desert bursts into color with wildflowers, creating a stunning contrast to its usual barren appearance. Among the creatures that call the Mojave home are the desert tortoise, coyotes, kit foxes, and a wide variety of reptiles and insects. Each of these species has evolved unique adaptations to survive in such an unforgiving climate. The desert tortoise, for example, can store water in its body and spend much of its life in burrows, avoiding the harshest conditions. The Mojave Desert is also home to Death Valley, one of the hottest places on Earth. Here, temperatures have reached record-breaking highs, making it a symbol of the desert's extreme nature. Despite these conditions, life persists, demonstrating the resilience of nature in even the most hostile environments. Geologically, the Mojave Desert is a story written over millions of years. Ancient volcanic activity, shifting tectonic plates, and erosion have sculpted the landscape into a dramatic mix of canyons, mesas, and rocky outcrops. These formations offer clues to the Earth's past, revealing how the region has changed over vast stretches of time. Human history in the Mojave is just as compelling. Indigenous peoples lived in harmony with the desert for thousands of years, developing deep knowledge of the land and its resources. Later, explorers and settlers crossed the desert, often facing extreme hardship as they searched for new opportunities in the American West. Today, the Mojave Desert continues to captivate adventurers, scientists, and travelers alike. National parks and protected areas, such as Joshua Tree National Park and Mojave National Preserve, allow visitors to experience the desert's beauty while preserving its fragile ecosystems. The night sky in the Mojave is another of its wonders. With minimal light pollution, the desert offers some of the clearest views of the stars in the United States. On a clear night, the Milky Way stretches across the sky, reminding us of the vastness of the universe and our small place within it. Wind plays a powerful role in shaping the Mojave Desert. Over time, it sculpts rocks, moves sand, and creates patterns across the landscape that are both intricate and ever-changing. These forces give the desert a sense of motion, even in its stillness. Despite its harshness, the Mojave is incredibly fragile. Small disturbances, such as footprints or vehicle tracks, can last for decades. This makes conservation efforts critical, to preserving the desert for future generations. The desert also holds economic and technological significance. Solar farms and renewable energy projects have begun to take advantage of the Mojave's abundant sunlight, turning one of its greatest challenges into an opportunity for sustainable energy. For those who venture into the Mojave, the experience can be both humbling and transformative. The silence, the vast open spaces, and the raw beauty of the landscape create a sense of isolation that is rare in the modern world. Yet the Mojave is not a place to be underestimated. Its extreme conditions can be dangerous, and preparation is essential for anyone exploring its terrain. The desert demands respect, and those who ignore its power often face serious consequences. In recent years, climate change has begun to impact the Mojave Desert in noticeable ways. Rising temperatures and shifting weather patterns threaten to disrupt the delicate balance of its ecosystems, putting many species at risk. Still, the Mojave endures. It stands as a testament to the resilience of life and the power of nature to adapt and survive against all odds. It is a place where time seems to slow down, where the past and present coexist in a vast, open landscape. To truly understand the Mojave Desert is to look beyond its surface. It is not empty, but full of life, history, and complexity. Every rock, every plant, and every animal tells a story of survival in one of the most challenging environments on Earth. In the end, the Mojave Desert is more than just a desert. It is a living, breathing world that challenges our perceptions and invites us to see beauty in the most unexpected places.